Well, hey, everybody. How the heck are you? It's a pretty nice day here today. I can't believe it was like 80 just a couple days ago out here in San Antonio. And today it was like 65 degrees. So the weather, as far as the warmth goes, if you're out there in Minnesota or Wisconsin or Northwest, where it's definitely a lot colder, I feel for you. I certainly wouldn't want to be in that weather. But hey, I just want to let you guys know. Oh, yeah, you like the hair? I've been growing this out for a little while. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been growing it out for a while. I think it looks pretty good. So, thought I'd, kind of let it out of the hat today and see what you guys think. I don't know, but had a lot of responses on the last podcast that I did. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Did a podcast on the radiation levels and got really high last night. Went up to like 0.22. So today, thankfully, we're not getting irradiated nearly as bad. It's down to, I don't know if you can see that there. Only 0.1. Can you believe that? Down to 0.10. I also, just to confirm and verify the readings on this watch, I ordered another Geiger counter today, and this one's a digital reader, so it looks extremely accurate as well. So I'll do some podcasts with both of the detectors to show you guys how close the levels are together. And also, I did a podcast a couple of days ago with Chris Potter, and Chris is a real nice guy. I've known Chris for a while now. And he had a channel on YouTube that gained a lot of popularity. He quit doing it for a while just because he had to take a break, but he's back now on a different platform. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because it got several trolls, like serious trolls. We get trolls all the time, one way, shape, or form on Leak Project, but there was a few on there in particular that were just really hateful. This one guy was saying everything and anything he could, so I finally just had to put a stop to it and block it because there was nothing constructive with it. But this guy was even going on to say that he is writing his senators and telling them that people that do videos on Planet X, if it's under the news category, that needs to be changed to entertainment. So it's a really big deal to this person for some reason, and I find it fascinating that people go to that extent over Planet X videos, especially when you have a show and a platform that's neutral, that allows the guests to express their information, kind of like what news used to be, and philosophical thought. A lot of this stuff is conspiracy, alternative news. I get it. A lot of this stuff is theory. And certainly as a reporter, as a host of the shows, I do my best to, and founder of Leak Project. I am the editor-in-chief of Leak Project. The vision of this program and of Leak Project is to get aspects of information on virtually everything and anything myself and others feel is important on many levels, especially stuff that isn't talked about much in the mainstream, and even a lot of stuff in the alternative news. I like to go deeper and further into some of this stuff, and that's what's nice about being able to ask the questions and host the shows. That's why I started this program. So with that said, I'm going to go a step further, and I'm going to drop about $1,500 or so, maybe even more, into a telescope camera setup that will hook up to the computer. So I can actually get images of different planets, different stars, galaxy clusters, etc. And if there is Planet X, if there is a brown dwarf star out there, and if somebody can send me the coordinates, then I'll do the shows live. We're going to do these shows live. We'll go out to locations that are very secluded and dark and don't have a lot of, well, for example, Fort Davis. If you guys have ever heard of Fort Davis in Texas, they've got the McDonald National Observatory out there. It's an incredible observatory, some amazing telescopes, world class. In certain areas out there, they don't allow planes to fly over, so you don't have nearly the amount of chemtrail clouds out there, essentially. So if there's images of certain areas in the sky that you think is pertinent, if you think you know where Planet X is, send us those coordinates. I'll go out there and get it. Also, I'm purchasing a drone. I'm going to get some night vision optics and stuff. We're going to start doing some paranormal hunting. We're going to hit places up like, for example, there's a place in Logan, Utah called the Nunnery. It's extremely haunted. I've been out there. I've been in there, and it's a very eerie feeling when you go out to the Nunnery in Logan, Utah. You should just Google Logan, Utah Nunnery. So anyway, back to people that are writing their senators to take away Planet X videos because it's such a big deal to them. If that's your crusade, if you really think that's your life path, if it's that important to you, hey, you go for it. Or you could take that energy and focus and be constructive with it and talk to people about your reasoning for that. And then also, if you care that much about society to where if you think somebody is leading somebody astray, to do them wrong. Well, why don't you go after these giant companies that profit off of hurting people? The pharmaceutical companies that put known poisons in the vaccines, or the companies out there that offer tons of beverages and food to the masses, these big corporations that sell the majority of the foods that are offered in grocery stores, convenience stores, etc., that have aspartame, neotame, FDC 40, all the different chemicals that are known carcinogens. Why not go after the companies that put chemicals on corn that are known to cause cancer in many scenarios? Why are you so upset about people that do videos on YouTube? I just don't get it. But hey, if that's your thing, that's cool. And we're not going to talk about that anymore. I'm not going to feed the trolls anymore. I just want to let you know where I stand personally on this. If Planet X is out there, I want to find it. I've done enough videos now to where I feel there's time to put some money into a telescope, into the equipment needed to go out there and look for it, and also be able to take images of it and do live video feeds. So that's essentially what we've got going on here at the Leak Project. Had an interview earlier today that's going to be uploaded soon that was actually on the flat earth, because we've had so many people that want to talk about the flat earth. I've been reading the comment section, so I said, fine. We'll get somebody on the show that seems to be knowledgeable enough to offer a different opinion to make people think. And he did a great job of that. So that's coming up here soon. Also, if you've had a chance to listen to any of the recent podcasts, we've had some extremely fascinating shows, you guys. I mean, if you've missed a few shows, go back and watch them, because I'm telling you, the past couple of weeks have been some of the best shows we've done in a long time. And it's just getting more and more intense. I mean, some of these shows are just mind-boggling, whether you believe it or not, whether you agree with it or not. It certainly makes you think and has an impact on your reality. It really does. So hope you like the hairdo. This is something that I've been growing now for a really long time, and I just think that it adds to the quality of the shows. And, yeah. Oh, and the hat, this stands for Conspiracy Institute of America. This is the Conspiracy Institute of America hat. Yes.
This is the Conspiracy Institute of America hat. Yes.
I'm a member, not anymore, but I was a member of the Conspiracy Institute of America. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Enjoyed that, but now I choose to go my own path. Have a good day. Question everything. Well, hey everybody. How the heck are you? It's a pretty nice day here today. I can't believe it was like 80 just a couple days ago out here in San Antonio. And today it was like 65 degrees. So the weather, as far as the warmth goes, if you're out there in Minnesota or Wisconsin or Northwest, where it's definitely a lot colder, I feel for you. I certainly want to be in that weather. But hey, I just want to let you guys know. Oh, yeah, you like the hair? I've been growing this out for a little while. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been growing it out for a while. I think it looks pretty good. So, thought I'd, kind of let it out of the hat today and see what you guys think. I don't know, but I had a lot of responses on the last podcast that I did. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Did a podcast on the radiation levels and got really high last night. Went up to like 0.22. So today, thankfully, we're not getting irradiated nearly as bad. It's down to, I don't know if you can see that there.